What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back on another video. Today, let's do a storytime video. I haven't done a storytime video in a minute, and lately I've been making videos back again. Like I've been getting back in the hang of things. I've been looking at apartments and showing stock trades. And today I was gonna do a stock trade video, but like things didn't just go my favorite today. So let's do a storytime video. So I was talking to a homie in Hawaii earlier today, and he actually got me thinking about a lot of things that I did in Hawaii. And if you guys didn't know, I actually stay in Hawaii, Honolulu. Of course, I'm gonna go to the city if I'm gonna go anywhere. So I was there and I had a blast. It was different. And I thought I'd make a storytime video talking about that. So for the most part, I was living down in Santa Barbara like, 6-7 years ago. And I met this lady at the swap meet named, I'm just gonna call her Jay. I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm just gonna call her Jay, right? And she was cool, yo. She was Filipino. She was like, maybe she was 45. She, like, talking to her, she was like it was like talking to someone who was like 20 years old, 25 years old. She was super down to earth, right? And I would sell at the swap meet, like we would sell and stuff like that. That's how I knew her. Come to find out, she had like a mixed daughter, and her daughter was like mixed with like half Filipino and half black. And we would hang out a lot. So we met at the swap meet, and then we start hanging out outside of the swap meet, and it was no like relationship, nothing like that. I had a huge crush on Jay, but Jay like had a daughter that was like just a couple years younger than me. So like, Jay wasn't trying to talk to me, okay? And I totally respected her. She was really, really cool person to hang out with, like all the time. Like she was just always down to earth. She was like really big into 420 and stuff like that. So like, we was really cool. We clicked very well. And when I took off and moved to, the Bay Area, San Francisco, she eventually moved to Hawaii. And right before my ex-girlfriend and I started dating, I had made plans to go to Hawaii and stay for a whole month, right? Stay for a whole month, like go to Hawaii. And I was gonna stay with my friend, Jay. She had, just moved to Hawaii, maybe like a year. She had been in Hawaii for like over a year, and she was like, come out and visit, because we would always just hang out, and she was just really, really chill to just hang out with, right? Really, really down to earth. And my whole idea is I'd go out there and hang out, but I had this problem. Like I was in a relationship. Like I just started dating this girl, and we had been in a relationship for like 2 months. We started dating in like November. Yeah, we started dating in like November, the end of November. And then I went on that road trip. Well, then we went on a road trip together, and that's like how we like bonded and started dating. And then I ended up going to Hawaii in February. So we're living together for like 2 months. And then I like go to Hawaii and like go travel and go like stay with like this other this other chick, basically. Like, it was like kind of a big deal with my ex-girlfriend and I. Like she was kind of ticked off that I was going to Hawaii and I was gonna freaking like hang out with my friend who was a girl that she never met, but I ended up going anyway. So I got to Hawaii, and oh my gosh, yo, she was living with this dude who like makes like hip hop music. I was actually gonna meet up with this guy in Vietnam. No, we're actually gonna meet up in Thailand in January, and we were both gonna travel to Vietnam together. And when the coronavirus started, like my whole plans got canceled. So like we did not, meet up and stuff like that. He was actually in Thailand, and he came back to the U.S., well, back to Hawaii, well, back to the U.S., because he was there during the coronavirus and when it broke out, and he was like, a lot of things were closing, and, it just wasn't like, the best time to travel. So, our plans were gone. But back then, we had just met, and, this was a black dude, dreadlocks, makes reggae music, down to earth. And man, I just really had a freaking blast in Hawaii because I was there for like a month. I had met cool people already. Once I met up with this dude, I'm going to call him C, okay? C and Jay were staying together. Jay was my friend from Santa Barbara who had moved out there. Jay was, the Filipino lady with the daughter, And C was like this younger guy. He was a couple years younger than me. Okay, so I got there. And then, of course, like I meet all of their friends. It was this chick that Jay was friends with and Jay was jealous of. And like Jay was trying to hook me up with this chick, but like at the same time, like I had a girlfriend, and then this chick wasn't like interested in me, but like Jay kept trying to hook us up together because I think Jay secretly wanted to like break me and my girlfriend and I. Jay like did not want us to be together because like I don't think Jay liked my girlfriend for some reason, but then Jay like totally did not like me. Like she thought I was cool, but like she, didn't like me like sexual or anything like that. But like I totally liked like every inch of her. But anyway, that's I don't know. But like I don't know okay, where am I going here? Okay, so back to Hawaii. So like random things that I did in Hawaii, all the touristy stuff, I really, 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 really like the North Shore a lot. Really, really like the North Shore because when you are in Honolulu, you just don't want to be in a car in Honolulu. Maybe not now because there was the pandemic going on, but before the pandemic, I remember traffic in Honolulu was the worst. Just traffic around Honolulu was so bad that you would see like a 3-lane road going this, oh no, a 4-lane road going this way and a 4-lane road going this way. And during rush hour, going towards like Honolulu, towards the city, you would literally see gridlock traffic and the lanes, the other 4 lanes going the opposite way. Since there was no cars going that way, they would take 2 of the lanes going the opposite way and have it for emergency vehicles to go this way because the traffic was so gridlocked. I mean, when you think of Hawaii, I don't think most people think of traffic, and it really depends on what part of Hawaii you're in. But Honolulu, the traffic was just insane. And the reason why the traffic is that way, or this is one thing I hear, is because the locals don't want to build a train because they don't want the train to, change the looks of the island and stuff like that. But then if you don't build a train, more people are going to be in cars. So like it's kind of like a catch-22 deal. But I don't really want to get into the politics of Hawaii because like I don't really live there, and like that's just a story for a whole nother video and a story for someone who knows a lot more about it. But when I was there, it was I remember taking a bike quite a bit. This was before electric scooters were really popular. This was before like boosted boards and stuff like that. I remember renting bikes quite often. I believe my friend had a bike, but she lived about 7 or 8 miles from like the spots in Honolulu that I'd want to chill. So it was kind of a distance to ride a bike. She also had a scooter. I would take her scooter often. Oh my gosh, I remember her scooter was so much fun to ride. Because she would like go to work, and a lot of times she would just either take the scooter to work and she would leave me her bus card, or she would take the bus card, for the day, and then she would give me the scooter, and like I could use the scooter, and it was just it was really, really fun. I remember hanging out with a lot of military people. It was tons of military people there. So I would go to these military parties. And when I say military parties, it sounds like people in uniforms and guns, like having a party. No, 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 no. It's nothing like that. A military party was just like going to any typical college party. Just young kids hanging out, barbecuing, listening to music, watching TV, chilling, smoking weed, just living normal life, just like normal other people, but they're just all people in the military, or people who like just got out of the military, or people who are just about to enter the military. Like everybody was like it was just like a military spot. I remember I was hanging out with C, okay? I was hanging out with C. Now, C was pretty interesting because C had lived there for a while. He worked in the service industry. I think he had a job at like either a hotel or a restaurant, or maybe he had a job at a hotel and a restaurant. But C was pretty interesting because C was kind of like this type of dude that like he would be a magnet to certain women. And through him, I met this other lady. We're gonna call her A. So A was this white chick, right? This white chick that only talked to black dudes, right? And when I was there, they were all trying to get me to hook up with A, right? I totally did not hook up with A. No joke, I really wanted to. Like, I really, really wanted to. C, who was like, this black dude like me, he was totally trying to hook up with A, but A wasn't interested. But A was actually interested in me, right? Jay, my friend, you know, the lady with the daughter, the Filipino lady with the daughter that lived with C. No, Jay completely hated A. Completely hated A because they like the same black dude on the island. So I know you guys are probably thinking, wow, there's some drama on this island. Yeah, like for real, it was some drama on this island. So like I remember one day, Jay did not want me to hang out with A. Okay. But C was like, yo, you should hang out with A and you should go, like, you know, you should bone the crap out of A because I would love to bone A, right? And like at the same time, like I had a girlfriend and like I didn't want to like I didn't want to cheat, but like, you know, like I didn't want to, but like, you know, so A and I were talking, right? We're talking all casual. I totally knew like A was attracted to me. I was totally attracted to A. But the situation with A is she was in like a pretty tight relationship, like a pretty tight relationship with this dude that Jay really liked. And Jay had no idea that they were like this deep into this relationship, okay? I didn't know they were this deep into this relationship. So I remember hanging out with A, okay? Oh my gosh. So I go to A's house and I guess Jay was sort of hating on A. A had lived in Hawaii a little bit longer and A was a little bit more established. A had a little bit more things going on just because when you move to Hawaii, it's not the easiest place to just jump right in and like make friends and start businesses. I mean, it is not the easiest place, right? And my friend Jay had like just moved there recently and A just had more connections. So I ended up hanging out with A. A had this really cool place that overlooked like the mountains, and she, you know, I remember coming over and she was like, "Oh, thanks for coming over. Let's hang out," you know. And we ended up like she was a massage therapist and I studied massage, so like you know, we met up to give each other massages, and literally nothing else happened. Like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. Like I totally thought we would hook up, you know, because she was like, you know, you should come over to my house and we should give each other massages, you know. And we straight up like gave each other like proper 1 hour massages, like no happy endings, nothing special, like nothing funny, like yeah, and it was over. Like I remember leaving and I was thinking, dude, I like literally thought I was gonna get laid, but I'm so glad I didn't because I didn't cheat on my girlfriend, you know, and because we had just started dating, and you know, it was just one of those scenarios. But then I don't know, maybe I sound really bad that I like said that, but like yeah, but like we totally didn't cheat. People are gonna watch this video and think like Jermaine is like the worst dude and you should never date Jermaine because he's gonna do something like that. But like I don't know, I guess you can think that if you want. No one wants to date me anyway, so like maybe I can tell stories like this. Anyway, so what else happened in Hawaii? I remember hiking. There are so many amazing places to hike in Hawaii. The stairwell to heaven, I never had the opportunity to make it. But if you live in Hawaii and you're watching this video, the stairwell to heaven, I really wanted to go. So the stairwell to heaven is this crazy long stairwell. But to do it, you have to like start hiking at like 4 in the morning because there's a guard that stands there because this place is closed off. They do not want people to hike there, but you can still get away with hiking there if you go hike really early in the morning, and then you can just hike all the way to the top and then you can come back down. And when you come back down, there's gonna be guards there. But usually if you just walk away, you don't have a problem. I never got the opportunity to do that because when I was there, like they had guards there like more than normal. So I didn't want to take the chance. And there was some other hike that I went. I can't think of the name like right off the top of my head because like I said, I just freestyled this video. Like I'm just hanging out at home and let's just sit down and make a video. I was sitting here doing some stretching here on the floor. And it was this other place I hiked. It was just like this incline like that, and it had this insane train track going up to the top. Really cool hike, really strenuous, amazing views at the top. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to make a story time video talking about Hawaii. This is just a random video, random video, no editing, no cuts or anything like that. But anyway, just wanted to share my experience. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, y'all.